Assalamualaikum, my name is Numan bin Bahrain. In this video, me and my roommate would like to present about small and medium enterprises.
Presently, there is no common definition of small and medium enterprise or SME in Malaysia. An enterprise will be classified as an SME if it meets either the specific number of employees or annual sales turnover definition. Primary agriculture, services including ICT, mining and quarrying, and construction sector have the same definitions, while manufacturing, including agro-based, has same definitions with manufacturing related services or MRS. As you can see in this table, there are general and specific definitions for each sector, which will be based on the two criteria, namely number of employees or annual sales turnover.
The role and importance of small and medium-sized enterprises derive from several characteristics that distinguish them from large corporations, such as offering new jobs and creating an environment that encourages individuals to enhance their skills in order to transfer to larger companies with higher motivation. Other than that, innovation and adaptability are favored. Many new products and technological processes were made in small and medium-sized enterprises because the big enterprises tend to focus their efforts on improving old products despite having strong research departments. Big enterprises do not have the same flexibility to adapt their production faster to the changing market requirements. Furthermore, competition stimulation, which is small-medium enterprises, play an important role in fostering a new, healthier, and more competitive economy. This promotes pricing competition, product design competition, and efficiency competition. Big businesses would have a monopoly on most activities if small-medium enterprises did not exist.
On top of that, small and medium-sized enterprise is capable of helping the big enterprises in certain activities, which those activities are better supplied by the SME. SME are the type of companies that always have large enterprises in doing jobs that require efficient skills. Therefore, if these enterprises want to be dissolved immediately, large enterprises will experience difficulties where they are forced to perform more inefficient activities for them. We can see how important the function of SMEs in the corporate sector, which is for the benefit of the large companies. Companies that serve as subcontractor for large companies can supply raw materials and spare parts, and such activities can be developed more efficiently in SME. SME also distribute the products of large enterprises. Last but not least, SME can perfectly produce goods and services. The fact that SMEs continue to survive in a competitive economic environment is the proof that the activities assigned to them can be carried out efficiently. If they are incompetent in doing their jobs and don't have a useful contribution in the economy, then they will be swallowed up by the strength of their competitors. SMEs generate lots of employment opportunities across this country. They also create a group of skilled and semi-skilled workers to support future industrial and business expansion in the country. Studies done in the United States show that SMEs have 4 times higher profits for $1 invested than large companies. So we could say that SME plays an important role in the economic development of a country. Their role is in terms of production, employment generation, contribution to export, and facilitating equitable distribution of income is very critical to the country.
Next, I will continue with sustainable growth of SMEs. The term sustainable growth has also been defined variedly by various studies. From the financial standpoint, sustainable growth denotes growth within the firm's financial constraint without increasing its financial leverage. Based on other perspectives, They also define it as the ability of the firm to achieve its objective and shareholders' value through a concerted effort to integrate economic, environmental, and social activities into its strategies. Literature review reveals many benefits and importance of sustainable growth. Firstly, sustainable growth is important to ensure the ability of the firm to finance its long-term future development and for its long-term survival. Besides, sustainable growth of SMEs is crucial for long-term development of national economies. Higher return through cost reduction from the efficient utilization of material and energy. High productivity through high employee retention rate and pool of skilled workers. Last but not least, control and management firm growth.
Certain specific factors affecting long-term or sustainable growth have also been proposed in various models, such as the 4 factors of learning, culture, relationship, and management. To promote reliable, long-lasting existence and continuous growth of the firm, it is imperative to identify the factors that both hinder and stimulate firm sustainable growth. However, it requires more than just acknowledging the optimum combination of such factors, but it should be able to formulate their accumulation, bundling, and leveraging of those resources and capabilities to generate sustainable growth. The factors determine the sustainable growth of SMEs should not only be limited to a single or a few major intangible factors, but more importantly, the intangible factors should encompass the THDR levels of the domain of SMEs, covering the entrepreneurs, the enterprise, and the relationship with the ecosystem and external environment of SMEs. Generally, growth of the firms depends on the mindset of the entrepreneurs, which is their vision, attitude, and perception. Next, we move to the next presenter.
In conclusion, SME are important and have an important role for certain parties such as big enterprise. Without SME, big enterprise will hold a monopoly on most areas of activity or be forced to launch more inefficient activities for them. New products may also not be able to be produced in the absence of SME. In addition, all interested parties should be concerned about the low contribution to GDP. There are a variety of causes behind this, including personal concerns with the entrepreneur's attitude, motivation, and competence. Focusing on the growth of certain sectors outlined in the study would make the government's never-failing support more fruitful. Thank you.